Okay, live, but waiting for the boys. So X7 and X8 are games that I actually didn't play, so we're gonna be doing that maybe live soon. But today it'll be Megaman X5, and we will see if I still remember how this thing fucking works. I was thinking about doing the Zero campaign kasi may ultimate armor naman for Zero. Pero, I think I'm gonna do X first, just because I'm a little bit more comfortable. With X. There's a significant amount of backtracking in this game as well. Oh my fucking god, no, I don't want this view. Screen size, fit the screen, and the filter, we want to have it kinda polished out. There we go. The intro music to Megaman X5 is great. Like, it's one of the saddest themes ever. Oy, si Paul, aga! Andito rin si Pao. Thank you, and Vin. So, I'll do the X campaign without the ultimate armor, but I'll be getting the ultimate armor at the end of the game. Ah, yes, the unskippable fucking cutscenes, no? Horrendous. So this is Dynamo, and yeah, he's a dick. So X5 introduced a lot of new stuff to the series. Iba pa yung Falcon Armor. No, the Falcon Armor is in this game. It's one of the ones that you acquire. So the Falcon Armor and the Gaia Armor are the armor sets here. So one of the most one of the newest changes implemented in this game is the ability to crouch. So it's actually factored into quite a few boss fights, where crouching is something you'll have to do. You also start the game with the 4th armor, which is great, because that way X isn't a fucking squishy piece of shit at the beginning, you know? This armor is the armor for Megaman X4, and it retains some of the qualities from X4, like the ability to hover, pero mas maiksi na ngayon yung duration. So it just makes sure that X isn't squishy as shit, you know? And you could actually crouch to avoid that, which I should have done. Oh, I just recently made a very interesting discovery. Yung ano ko pala, yung DS4 ko, which is barely a year old. Ha? Mind you, it's barely a fucking year old. Sira na yung down sa D-pad. Sira na yung down ko. Imagine, no? It's barely a year old. Sony has to fucking up their game. And it's not like I abuse this fucking thing. Ha? I mean, most of the games I play kasi use the D-pad only for like item selection and shit, no? So it's kind of fucking stupid that I don't have, that it's busted right away. It's not completely busted, pero medyo fucked. Yung ultimate armor sa game is iba pa sa Gaia and Falcon. Yes, that's correct. You get the ultimate armor in the 3rd stage of Sigma's Fortress. Ah, shit. unfortunately, I still kind of remember how this boss fight goes. Or how this game goes. Uy! Jeff! What's up, my friend? Si Jameson dito rin pala, hey man. Ayos. Medyo marami tayong makakatambay ngayon. The amount of backtracking here is absurd. It's almost as bad as X3. But fortunately, the bosses aren't all that difficult. So hopefully, we don't like take too long. No. But I can still squeeze in like an hour of Don't Starve, like, just to build my base a little bit more. So, see, Jeff hasn't really seen much of my gameplay recently. I've been doing a lot of these retro Mega Man titles. I haven't done the super retro ones, like the classic ones. No. So, funny bit of trivia, no? In the Japanese version of the game, which is also apparently what I played before, no? I always thought it was the English version. Kasi English yung text, eh. Pero the names that I had on my copy were the Japanese names, no? And everyone in the boss lineup was named after a Guns N' Roses member. So this guy, si Grizzly Crescent, was named Grizzly Slash. This guy, who's apparently Bolt Squid or something like that, Bolt Kraken, his name was... what was his name? It was... Jesus, I can't remember, but it was a Guns N' Roses name. Ito si Firefly guy. His name was Izzy Glow. And this guy's name, si Whale, Tidal Whale yata name niya dito. His name was Duff McWhalen, which is obviously a reference to Duff McKagan, the bass player for Guns N' Roses. No? So everyone was named like that. See, Axel the Red here was named Axel the Rose, which was probably the most obvious reference. No? That was Dark Necrobat was named Dark Dizzy, which was obviously a reference to Dizzy Reed, who's the keyboardist for Guns N' Roses later on. No? So everyone was just strangely named after a Guns N' Roses member. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Ah, fuck. Wait. Twice, really? They're pretty sparing with the health power-ups here, the health pickups. So. So the heart upgrade, and this is where things kind of get stupid though. Zero cannot get some of the power-ups in this game. One of the ones he cannot get is the spike, the heart power-up, because it's up there, and it requires, those are spikes, yeah? And it requires the Gaia Armor for you to get. There's one stage pala where we're kind of gonna have a bit of a hard time. Kasi may bike chase din dito, and it's even more obnoxious than the one in X4. So if you saw my X4 stream, yung stage ni Jet Stingray, medyo na punyeta tayo doon, no? The good thing is there's a sub-tank right in this segment that's very easy to get. Spikes yung mga yan, so they count as spikes. So instant death if you touch it. Fortunately, the stages are a bit short. No? I think we can get the armor piece here. So these are parts for the Falcon Armor. We can get them pretty easy naman eh. I mean, they're almost readily available. Immediately, so that's a bit of a good thing. The ones that require a bit of backtracking are going to be the one in the ones specifically in the next stage, yung sa whale. Favorite jet ski part? Oh my fucking god! No, don't even remind me. I fucking hate that. I don't know kung matatapos natin to tonight, guys. Pero definitely abot tayo sa stage ni Sigma. So there's a lot of throwbacks in this game as well. In the form of like bosses from earlier titles. So you guys are going to recognize quite a few that we may have already seen in previous streams, or some that you may have seen in earlier Mega Man titles. Yeah. So the ability to duck actually helps quite a bit. It's kind of funny lang na they only decided to include that like 5 games into the series. No? The cool thing here is Sigma is significantly more challenging in this version of in this title. Okay. I'll take a break from drawing tonight and watch. Hey, nice! Finish tag 1 with all Slayer gates. Which I see, one of the many reasons why I take a break from it and kind of play some feel-good games. Download mo na yung Don't Starve while you're waiting and then give it a shot. It's not that complicated naman eh. Honestly, hindi ko alam what this does. Yung pipili ka weapon and parts or whatever, basta weapon and whatever shit, no? Hindi ko rin gets how the time mechanic works, because honestly, I've never really run out of time. Pero I think it affects what version of Zero you fight. Kasi if you play the later stages with X, you fight Zero. And if you play as Zero, you fight X. It's actually pretty cool kasi ang angas ni X and ang angas ni Zero dun sa versions na yan. So, I'll show you what I mean when we get to that stage. No? The boss theme here is pretty cool. Kasi, funny story guys, no? Mega Man X5 is actually a title that's very nice for me and Dave kasi we had the classic PSX, no, yung gray one, and as kids, no, we kind of got grounded from playing for a very long time, and by the time that we were ungrounded from it, sira na yung PlayStation, like it just fucking broke from non-usage, you know? So nakakatawa kasi yun nga, nung pwede na kami maglaro, hindi na kami makapaglaro kasi sira na yung PS namin. So our dad picked up the PS1, which was the white mini version, and this was one of the games that we got along with it. So yeah, yung dad kasi namin Mega Man fan. So nakakalaro namin minsan dito. It was this and Spider-Man by Activision on the PS1. So that was another really amazing game. A game that was truly unique, and it kind of revived the superhero genre back then because it was so well made, you know? Very enjoyable. Kaya sabi ni Dave brings back memories kasi it was a time when we were actually able to play games again. Stages like this where it's like a chase really annoy me kasi you're kind of forced to play at the game's pace instead of at your own. So if I could normally clear this quickly, I fucking have to wait, and it's annoying. I don't like it, but you know, it is what it is. Backtracking the stage is annoying. Yes, you have to fight this fucking U555 all over again, and you have to backtrack to get the armor, because you need the weapon that you get from killing the boss to be able to do that. The good thing is it's a cakewalk because of the 4th armor. And Young Buster chat mo yan. So, makes it easier. Kay Zero, mabilis din to eh. Kasi the weapon that you get from the bear is actually very strong, regardless of which character you're using. Like the snail elevator kahapon sa X3, yes, exactly. Segments of the game that force you to slow down are not good for somebody who plays to finish not really quickly, but to finish as many as possible in one go, which is kind of what we're trying to achieve tonight. But this is one X title that actually had good music. Oh, incidentally, since you can pick the character that you start with, useful to note, if you start with Zero, Zero has a buster shot. It's a single shot, and it's not very strong, but it lets you get a few extra shots in on certain enemies, so very useful ninja. Forgot about this. This is a good way to just go. Ah, tama. Went to Forbes today. Oh my god. I hope you were. I hope it was safe, Paul. Alam ko I developed a way to get the heart here early, KZ. I don't know if I can get it with X as well, or kailangan ko talagang palitan. Which is kind of bollocks. So it's up there kasi. Which X doesn't have a way to destroy. So Zero can destroy it kasi. So, I don't think my method for getting it... Kasi there are some hearts na you need to kind of cheat to get. Ayan, like this one. Puro spikes so you need the Gaia Armor. Eto rin, you need the weapon from this whale bitch. So I'm gonna have to come back to this stage after. But I'm gonna have to fight Dynamo after this fight, so... Uy. Oh, shit! Medyo nag-ano na ako Kakalat na ako Just so hot. Yes, it was. The funny thing is it rained yesterday. It didn't do shit though. I mean, I barely felt it. So, Tab sent his controller over along with this. So, yung papahiram niya dapat sa akin. And I'm very happy about it. However, I haven't used it. I'm kind of holding off on using it kasi natatakot ako At the rate that I'm breaking controllers, I don't know if I'm abusing them or is it just like Sony makes shit quality controllers? And no, these aren't knockoffs. I got these from fucking iTech. So, definitely not one of those Class A pieces of shit. Ramdam ko na yung pad sa ilalim ng D-pad ko is fucking broken already. Like, I can feel it on my thumb na it's fucked. So you can imagine my frustration. You guys probably remember, lalo na sa mga kalaro ko ng Monster Hunters, when I got this, no? I got it around April or May of last year. And it was funny kasi it was a hard decision for me to make kasi yun yung time na the lockdown had just started and my hours at the office were reduced and we weren't really sure, you know, if I'd still even have fucking work and all that. So it was a pretty crazy time, you know. So I'm not sure why Sony's quality has become absolute shit. Even yung turning right ko, hindi na gumagana, oh. So the one attack that you don't have with the fourth armor is the Giga attack. You probably remember those fish guys from the first Megaman X. So this boss is a bit of a bitch kasi may spikes yung stage niya, yung arena niya. Pwede niyang palabasan ng spikes. And they work like other spikes, which is like a one-hit kill, no? Ayun, no? Played literally the whole game with a broken control. Okay, no? Yung ano ko, unofficial purple sludge mod. Tidal Whale ang puta. I don't know what's worse, having him named after fucking Duff McKagan or having his name as Tidal Whale. Parang they're both horrible. I mean, Duff's an amazing musician, pero having a fucking whale named after him is just bad. So he's gonna start shooting shit na will push you into the spikes. Ang ina sa tama na lang namatay pa ako. I stood too close. The good thing is when you die, your ammo refills nandito. So I played Doom Eternal and finished it on fucking Nightmare with a broken D-pad and a broken analog stick pala. Pero if I'm not mistaken, may issue din yung kay Tabs. I just don't know what it is. Kasi I remember I offered to buy that controller from him before, and he didn't want to sell it to me kasi he said he couldn't sell it to me in good conscience nga daw. Kasi I think there was a bit of an issue with it. So it's the Dynamo Fight. So you fight Dynamo twice, no? He's a bitch both times. Pero even he admits it. His goal isn't to defeat you, but rather to waste your time. Sasabihin niya yun eh. So parang, I know I'm not strong enough to defeat you. Weapons and life, I suppose. It's one of those fights na nakakapikon. Nakapikon mainly because, you know, he's a nuisance. He's inconsequential. You don't get anything out of beating him, and the game just forces you to do it. Kaya medyo nakakayamot. That's why I don't like him. He looks cool though. I mean, if they had made him a playable character, he would have been really cool. It's funny that sticking to the wall is such an amazing strategy in this whole series. Na parang very few enemies have a way to negate it. Like, diba sa X3 kahapon nakita niyo, some bosses have attacks that can knock you off the wall. But it's funny because the major bosses don't have a means to do that. Like some of the optional mid-bosses do, but ass clowns na mandatory don't. You know, very few of them do. Sigma had a way to force you off the wall kasi yung projectiles niya crawl on the wall. So, you know, standing behind him isn't really a viable strategy. I'm happy to just play these games again kasi sobrang chill. Oh wait, no, we're not gonna save. So we're gonna backtrack and get the armor para when we get to Dark Disease stage. Ay shit! My god, wrong. No, fuck. I don't want to play it as Naked X because the boss is... Well, the boat is this guy. Fucking submarine is hard to kill. Fortunately, we can just exit. Asan nga ba yung exit dito? There we go. I don't know if that counts though, the time. I think it does. Ay, tite, it does. It did! Okay, so you have to limit the backtracks then that you do. So usually, I just get the armor pieces, yun lang yung binabalikan ko. And then the hearts and other stuff that require the Gaia Armor much later on. Or the Falcon Armor. Binabalikan ko na lang significantly later. Like, at the end, pag nasa Sigma Fortress na yung story. Para the game doesn't force me to fucking speed things up. The next stage is one of my least favorite ones, and it's also a stage that I have to go back to later on to get some of the heart stuff. Kasi kailangan na naman ng Gaia Armor eh. Medyo bad trip. I mean, the game doesn't really force you naman to finish the game without all the hearts. It's doable eh, kasi kaya ni Zero eh. So kaya din ni X. The only issue I have is how if you want to do like 100% run, you have to do it that way. Like actually go back to shit. So kaya ako sinabi na I don't know if I can finish it tonight. I mean, I probably can, but I don't want to, brag about it and say that I can when I'm not 100% sure. Only because of time constraints. Kung sa difficulty lang, hindi naman mahirap yung game. It's not like X3 na medyo hair-pulling yung difficulty. I mean, it only looked easy kahapon because I got the Z-Saber and I know where everything is. No? Pero, apart from that, medyo X3 I still consider to be probably the hardest in the series. 5-hour stream. No! Yung 5-hour streams ko are reserved for long games like fucking Doom and Dark Souls, yung mga ganon. This stream probably not. So I have work tomorrow as much as I'd like to. Last week of the month kasi, so gahabol tayo ng komisyon, kaperahan, alam nyo naman. Lalabas na yung Guilty Gear, so the extra money wouldn't hurt. Plus my manager is back na rin from an extended medical leave, so I'm very thankful that he's doing okay. And I'm not being plastic saying that, but that guy's a fucking amazing manager. Like, ako, bihira lang ako magkaroon ng boss na talagang nire-respeto ko, and this guy is one of them. So you need to use this weapon. I think it's called a Goo Shaver. You know, I always read it as God Shaver. Either way, it sounded fucking horrible. No? Pero yeah, that's kind of how I read it. then we're off to do fucking... Ayun, Squid Adler yung name niya sa Japanese. Now I remember, it's Squid Adler. So, obviously a reference to Steve Adler from Guns N' Roses. No? So it was just really funny na ganun. And yung T-Rex dito, si Matt, I don't know what he's called here, no? Pero in the version that David and I played, his name was Matt Rex, which is obviously a reference to Matt Sorum, the drummer of Guns N' Roses. No? BRB. Sige lang, Dave. Sige lang. What's he called here? Bolt Kraken, no? Yung T-Rex ang gusto kong makita ko anong tawag sa kanya. So there's, I think, 8 of those that we need to collect, no? Oh, fuck. And you have to get them all in one run, eh? Naalala ko pa rin. Ayun, I missed one already. Fuck. Maiksi lang yung bike segment, which is good, thankfully. No, puta. Tangina mo. Ay, nako. Kaya yung mga no-death runs nito, puta, ginagagaling. Ay, fuck you. Ay, nako. Fucking hate this. Last na yun eh. Maiksi lang siya. Nakakaputang ina lang talaga yung power-up na kailangan mo gawin. Ayun o. Ah, shit! Last one na eh. Ah! Missed it. And fuck you. Incidentally, the Falcon Armor is required to get a lot of the hearts. So, yun yung isang hindi ko nagustuhan dito. Ah, shit, yun eh. Oh my god! Oh fuck, seriously? Putang inang yan. I'm glad they finally did away with stupid segments like this in X6. Ah! Wait, medyo dumudulas na yung kamay ko. Wait, hindi ko nabasa yung comments before. Tapusin ko lang tong part na to. Ah, putang ina ka! This reminds me of the godforsaken sa Battletoads. My god, that whole game was fucking... Oh my god. Shit. That whole game was fucking insane. Oi! Whoa, shit. Parang yung controller ko is sending me forward when I'm not pressing forward. Ay, nako. Way to hide an armor piece behind a stupid segment like this, diba, puta? Putangina, don't tell me I'm gonna get stuck here, eh? Fucking puta. Did I get it? I didn't. Hindi tumunog. Sorry guys. Putang ina. Mukhang we're gonna be here for a while. Oh my fucking god. What the shit? Bakit ang layo ng tinatalon niya? I'm holding back. Oh my god. Hindi rin tumatalon. What the fuck? Hindi rin nagdadash. What the shit? Pag tuloy-tuloy pa rin to, I'm changing my fucking controller. Ah! Yun na eh. Thankfully, the rest of the stage is fucking easy, no? Pero... oh my god. Oh my god. Medyo gusto ko nang wasakin tong putang inang laro na to, ha. Putang ina mo. Tapos sa jump height. Oh my god, that's the one we keep missing. Ah, fuck you. Parang all my jumps are going over. Yun eh, when you clear that dash, it's the last one, last two in a row. Hey Dave, I'm still here, stuck. Putang inang bike segment, no? You didn't miss much. Just me crashing. Oh, this part. Fuck this part. Putang ina, this stupid part. We're gonna be here for a while. This is the part na talagang yun, putang ina mo. Finally fucking done, fucking asshole. Finally did it. Fuck this part. Putang ina, fuck this game. Tapos I missed the jump, no? Ay, nako. Eat shit, Dr. Light. Tangina. Alam mo si Dr. Light, tangina kupal talaga. If he really wanted to help X, hindi dapat nakatago lahat ng armor behind obnoxious skill tests like that, no? Ano ko yun, no? Napaka-bitter ko over it. I'm glad I didn't have to change controllers because I don't wanna ever find myself blaming a controller for my inability to do something. I mean, even if in this case it likely was the controller, mahirap din naman talaga yung segment. So, you know. Okay, 2 locks. Ah, shit. Too bad. Ah, shit. Oh my god. Wait lang ha. Medyo kailangan mag-refocus na. Pipiko na talaga ako. So the heart in this stage is up there. This boss is still somewhat tricky, pero he's a bit meh. Malakas siya bumawas, but that's about all he has going for him. He's not particularly difficult. He mentions Launcher Octopode in his dialogue. Yeah, and I'm sorry about Launcher Octopus. And, in the Japanese version, he says, "I'm sorry about Octopardo." So it's like, I don't know if they were partners or lovers or whatever. He can electrify that box in the middle, kasi. Yeah, no. Music and exploding. Yeah, they are. Si Duncan dito na pala. Dialogues. Oo, medyo annoying yung ganun nila. You have to distribute the shots evenly. Oo. Parang ako, it's just barilin. Next one is Izzy. After this, we'll have the Falcon Armor, which is good kasi kailangan natin yun for the stage of si Dark Necrobat. Hindi ako sa... What's this guy's name here? Something Firefly. Yun, Shining Firefly. Yung mga bosses dito, Vin, same issue eh. Nagiging bobo pag ginamita mo ng weakness. Pero yung damage output nila medyo intense pa rin. There is a secret here. Kailangan ng Gaia Armor para dyan. Gaia or Falcon. But we usually save most of the backtracking for after we've made it to Sigma stage. Yung mga yan, you can destroy them after you kill the fire boss. Not immediately accessible yung ano na yun. Hindi ko maalala kung instant death yung mga spike na yan or big damage lang. Eto mga to, surely instant death. I don't know what happens if you get infected too much. Parang I've never really noticed any significant adverse effects kasi. Pero ideally, syempre, ayaw mong madamage yung mga. Feeling ko parang ano lang sila eh. Parang normal enemies lang. Ang daming chika ni Alia, nakakainis. Alia pala siya. Alia sa Megaman X Command Mission. Alia. Sigma Cooties. Ayan, you probably recognize this stage from X4, the split mushroom stage. You can't destroy those until you have the Sigma Buster upgrade. Medyo obvious boss fight is obvious. It's kind of easy to tell which one you're supposed to destroy. Alin ang naiba. Ayan, again, another mandatory slowdown area. No? Oh shit, I was on the wrong side. Another funny thing about this game is how obnoxiously long the boss life bars get later in the game. Like, yung iba, from top to bottom yung ano, yung buhay. Na matatawa ka na lang yung pag nakita mo. Lalo na yung kay Sigma. So, long, protracted boss fights are not very interesting to me. No? I don't find them challenging. I find them annoying. Yung unnecessarily long, yung parang pinahaba just to give you more time to fuck up. Parang si ano, sa X6, actually X6 is another strong candidate for most challenging, simply because the mechanics aren't really explained very well. Okay, last piece of the Falcon Armor, so we can actually wear it na. Yun yung isa pang drawback dito. You have to get all 4 pieces for you to be able to use it. No? So it's not like you can just have it. You have to actually fucking get all 4 before you can use it. So it kinda ruins the enjoyment then of the armor kasi hindi mo rin agad-agad magagamit. Ah, ang daming chika, putang ina mo. Nobody cares, bitch. Okay. Pero mind you, the bosses are pretty hard if you don't have their weaknesses. Pole dance boss fight. This guy has a very unique weapon because it's a missile that you can control, and that factors into getting one of the Gaia Armor pieces, the stage in the Dark Busy, you know. Ah, shut up. Pero isa pa tong example of bosses becoming retarded pag ginamitan ng weakness. Pero I'm telling you, mahirap pang kupal na to pag walang weakness. Kasi medyo mabilis siya kumilos eh. Done, bitch. 0 powers up with those Sigma Ghost things. Oh! Wait, Dunk, do you mean 0 the boss fight sa 3rd stage ni Sigma? Or 0 as a character when you use him? I wasn't aware na lumalakas siya. Hey, I learned something new. Hindi ko rin alam what I'm choosing here. Life lang lagi ko pinipili. Yeah, I can use the Falcon Armor now. Save na lang tayo just to be sure. You never know kung kailan mag-auto-eject tong putang inang ano na to. Oh my god, ito na. The Enigma. Blast off. And it does fuck all. Does something bad to X. Ah, the character, okay. I didn't know that. Alam ko si X na i-infect eh. Parang may lumalabas doon na virus or whatever. You know, parang... Thanks, Dunk. I had no idea. Like, legit had no fucking idea. Kaya, very useful sa akin dyan. Ayan, Spike Rose Red. Putang ina, it's fucking horrible. He was known as Axel the Rose. Burn Dinorex ang puta. It sounds like fucking STD medicine. Burn Dinorex for your gonorrhea. Parang ganun eh. He was called Matrex dati sa Japanese. So we can actually backtrack and get a few stuff, pero saka na natin gawin yun. Parts. Ano dito? I have no upgrades. That sucks. So we're gonna do Dark Necrobat, Dark Dizzy, using the Falcon Armor. So the Falcon Armor is pretty cool because it can fly. You know? And it can fly for a very long time. No? And legit fly siya, hindi yung hover lang. Like proper fly. Kaya nakakatawa. Never seen these names before. Yeah, ano siya. Ito yung name sa actual English version. Apparently, Dave, yung sa atin English version. Parang English text, pero Japanese boss names. You know. So you can fly for a considerable amount of time. And you're invincible to most touch damage and projectile attacks while you're flying. So in this game, the Falcon Armor is actually pretty fucking cool. You're also immune to the virus. So using the Falcon Armor here helps. It's obnoxious that it still fucking lags kasi sa PS1 hindi siya naglalag. So imagine my annoyance seeing that it's lagging on a fucking PS4 fucking how many generations after. Ah, fuck, sobrang dialogue box bullshit. Those spikes are actual spikes that can kill in one hit, no? So, medyo kupal yung elevator dito, babalik-balik siya. Oh shit, and it landed on the elevator pa, diba? Putang inang yan. This is why we need the Falcon Armor in this stage. Apart from trivializing that entire encounter. Makes that part easy. This is another one of these contrived mechanics that make no fucking sense. No? But this does factor into getting the heart, so... May ano naman. Medyo may say-say naman. What I usually do here is I take some damage. On purpose, just so I can get that without worry. Ay, shit! Whew, buti na lang we're at the end of the stage. So this is where we have to get the armor using this thing. And it's kinda hard kasi... It's kinda like that Nikita missile mission in Metal Gear. Ah. Parang naglalaro na Snake. Fucking seriously. Medyo annoying. Hirap nito pag speedrun. This and the... Yeah, oh. I wanna see a proper speedrun of this kasi sobrang annoying ng mga parts. Putang ina. Thankfully, that's the last of the fucking stupid parts. Watch on recently 100% mode. What the fuck? 40 minutes some puta. So yeah, I kill myself just to refill my ammo. Ready? Okay. Puta, if ammo didn't refill on death, napakahirap nung armor piece na yun. And it's at the very fucking end of the stage pa, mind you. Ha? Yan, naka-isang oras na tayo and we're barely halfway through. And this isn't even counting yung mga backtrack parts. We have to backtrack a lot of stuff. Not to mention severely limited fucking ammo. No? Ay, shit. Oh, and notice that we don't have enough ammo to actually deal with this guy. No? So kahit pa paano lalaban pa rin tayo. Usually what mahirap to when you're in Sigma's final stage because you're actually gonna have to fight this guy without the benefit of spamming him with his gay weakness. No? Yeah, at least ito one shot na lang eh. But mongoloid lang eh. So after him, we have to do Spiral Pegasus. He was called the Skyver in the Japanese version. So Darkhold is kind of like yung kay, ano, yung parang time stop sa Megaman 4, was it? Hindi ko maalala which Megaman, 3 or 4. Oh my god, daming chika. So yung medic nila is named after a fucking candy. Quick charge. This is very helpful. Let's use that. GG defeated the source of COVID. Bat soup, motherfuckers. So this guy's like a more annoying version of Storm Eagle. He's also part of the Repliforce, no? So we have to listen to more exposition from Aelia, which I'm not happy about. You'll recognize a lot of the enemies here. Ooh. Funny thing is, kahit sumabog, parang hindi namamatay yung mga hostage. Those guys are a good source of free one-ups. Medyo malaki lang yung bawas. Imagine yung damage kay Zero pag nasabugan ka. Kasi Zero doesn't get his armor. This is also the first Megaman X that allows Zero to actually have armor power-ups. But there's only one and it's the ultimate armor, no? Using a cheat code, you can start with it. Sa next part pa yata yung armor. Basta you're gonna have to fly off screen a lot. Like, significantly far. So, making one armor prerequisite to the other was kind of unfair in my opinion, kasi not everyone is good enough to find all the pieces, no? Shit, I missed the W tank. Forgot all about that. Wait, we're gonna have to kill ourselves. Mandatory slowdown, of course, bitch. W tank is great for the dark hold kasi there's an area later na kailangan mandatory yung dark hold. Like, I don't even know if it can be done without it. As far as I know, it cannot. But of course, my knowledge is fairly limited. No? Dito yun yung armor na. Ah, fuck yeah. The Gaia Armor is cool. It's immune to spikes, it can stick indefinitely to the walls. Pero, it cannot, you do not have access to any of X's weapons on it. So, good and bad, no? Positive and negative check. It also takes significantly reduced damage from all sources, no? Compared to other armors. Mandatory. Slowdown is mandatory. We're gonna want to speed our way through this kasi may isang hard tank na pwede natin. It's funny lang, walang air dash yung Falcon Armor. You can fly pero walang air dash. Oi! So this guy, we're gonna have to time stop this guy. Yung Shadow Armor uses sword. Yeah, Shadow Armor yung may sword. Yung parang ninja. Yung Gaia Armor para siyang heavy tank. Actually, this is the one boss who does not become retarded when you use his weakness. He gets frozen, but that's it, no? And you have to time it right, like that. And you still have to use the X-Buster on him. And it's not even permanent, no? So, you'll still have to fight him fair and square. So, medyo tricky. That's why I equipped the quick charge, you know, power-up, because it helps. He's a lot faster than Storm Eagle, too. And that attack actually does damage. Hindi kagaya nung kay Storm Eagle, it just throws you. Or pushes you, rather. Throw your fucking gay tornadoes at me. So, it's fun kasi you actually still have to fight, no? Yeah, medyo nakakatuwa. Instant charge X Shadow Armor. Oo, yung parang super sword ka agad yung ano. I don't know what determines the special parts. Yes, agree. Hindi ko rin alam yung ano dito. Yung requirement. Totoo lang. So we have to fight Dynamo again. Hindi ko alam what weapons and energy, whatever it does, no? So, Aelia babbles a lot about shit. Like, exposition and stuff, but I have no idea what the fuck she's talking about. Like, I swear I have no idea. Dave speak with Nargacuga. Oo, naalala ko yun. Winner, winner, ching chong dinner. Oh shit, baka ma-ban yung video ko dahil doon. So Dynamo gains some new attacks dito. Yung keygen is the girders sa baba. You have to watch them because the lightning lines up with those. He also gets significantly faster, so yung attack niya medyo mas mabilis. Ah, okay. Yeah, naalala ko na yung pattern. Okay. That, and then dash to him, and then dash away from him. That, and then dash towards, and then dash away. Clean, towards, away. Then yun dash towards ng yung dodge. Clean, towards, away. He's even easier than fucking bite sa ano, a bit pala sa Megaman X3. DRB, sige lang, Paul. Weapons and energy increase ammo capacity. Ah, okay, good. Kasi kailangan natin yun for the Dark Hold. Dapat pala yun lang yung kinuha ko. Kasi, Dave, I don't know if you remember yung first stage ni Sigma, medyo putang ina. It's the kind of stage that makes you fucking hate the game. Ooh, Virus Buster. I can actually destroy viruses now. Key to beating Corona. So just so that I can shoot, you know. Matt Rex is next. This is another pretty tricky stage, no? But nowhere near as annoying as the bike chase. Burn Dinorex ang puta. It really sounds like fucking anti-itch cream. Parang, oh, your dick is itchy. I know, it's a horrible joke, pero it does sound like it. You probably recognize those dragon heads from the earlier Mega Man games. Or you hopefully recognize them from the earlier Mega Man games. Those things do a fuck ton of damage pag wala kang armor. So we have to wait for the lava to actually blow through. There's something here. Yeah, it's a heart. It gives you a 1-up because there's no way you can survive. Like, alam ko there's no way eh. Ah, you can! Okay, interesting. I did not know that. Alam ko there were... well, obviously I was wrong, no? Pero ang alam ko there was no way to survive that. The Gaia Armor is pretty well hidden here. Again, mandatory slowdown areas, you know? Napapansin nyo ba sa akin, guys, when I play the X games, more often than not, I'm using only the Buster for most of the game. I just use the weapons on the bosses. So, you can go up or down, but it's, in order to get the armor, you need to take the lower path, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think you can get it if you take the upper path. Fortunately, X4 has taught me how to use the right armor properly. You know, para instant kill yung mga... You have to do the overhead punch. Going to the boss. Armor. So he's weak to what's his face's weapon? Yung parang tornado uppercut. Parang nga siyang super shoryuken when you see it. He's a very scary looking boss, but with this weapon he becomes fairly retarded. I'm itching to play GG. Naka-expose yung ulo. Oo nga, no? Parang when you're in the armor, biglang immune siya sa lava. Hey, that's so you can... Uy, gago. Uy. The bosses are kind of tricky in Sigma stage because I don't think you ever have enough ammo to like fucking obliterate them with their weakness. Parang the game will force you to kind of fight them legit in Sigma stage. No? I could be wrong. Bear in mind, I could very well be wrong. Pero kaya medyo mas madali gamitin si Zero for endgame eh. Kasi nga, di ba, unlimited yung lahat ng attacks niya except yung Giga. Yung pinaka-gatekeeper talaga dito for me is the first boss in Sigma stage. Yung parang goo. Ang hirap. He always fucks me up. Like, I've never had an easy time beating him. My reflexes are bad, pero that guy is just a whole different level of fucking with you, eh. Plus, making it to him is a real pain in the dick, no? Talagang no easy way about it, eh. You'll see shortly. We're almost there, eh. One last boss and then we're there. If I can at least make it to the 8th boss rematch, and then I'll finish the stream tomorrow, siguro. Oo nga, no? Sino kaya ilalagay nila? Johnny the Pedo? Or, si Johnny looks like he belongs in on an episode of The Catch a Predator. Speedster. Speedster's good though. Okay. Axel the Red. Ano pangalan niya? Spike Rose Red? Spike Rose Red ang puta. Pansin niyo yung buhay ko, iksi pa rin. Yeah, those boxes can either be destroyed or pushed by the Gaia Armor. So once we have the Gaia Armor, we can actually get that. So after this stage, we're gonna get the we're gonna have the Gaia Armor. When I see it, I'll remember. Ah, fuck! Spike. Hindi ko nakita yun. Bobo. Hindi ko nakita. It was like right fucking there, no? Okay, there you go. And I'm gonna want to get all the hearts before I actually take on what's his face. Sigma stage. Buti na lang talaga madali yung mga stage. Except for that goddamn bike chase, which by the way we're gonna have to do again. Pero we don't have to get the internet. We don't have to get the pieces anymore. So, medyo tolerable. The funny thing is, I think in this X, no, there's no real easy place to fill your sub-tank. It's not like the previous X's up until X4 na may easy way to do it, no. Ang inang talon yan, bading na bading. Eh, puta. Okay, so now it's backtracking time. Time to collect the stuff that we haven't gotten. That boss is flamboyantly gay. Okay. Actually, Capcom games have a lot of good, yung mga old gems, no? Like Onimusha and this one, and fucking, what do you call that game? Final Fight. Yung mga ganun. There are a lot of old games na maganda sa Capcom. Few companies can say that they actually have multiple good titles. Energy up. I don't even know what that. Energy up is ammo. Let's save just in case. Ayaw kung pag biglang naputol eh, wala tayong makuha. Yeah, there we go. You have to revisit just about every stage. Kaya medyo nakakabat ko yun. And most of the stuff you have to get are in the latter part of the stage, so it's even more annoying. So story-wise, no, that's the colony from Megaman X4. Yung nandun sa credit screen, parang colony plummeting towards Earth. Diba Sigma's last trump card was initiating the virus. And then si Colonel tried to stop it by destroying Final Weapon, which he did. Pero na-infect na ni Sigma yung colony. So he set the colony on a collision course with Earth, and this is basically what it is. Oh, si Tabs nasa group chat. Ayain nyo si Tabs, share nyo yung link sa kanya. Sakto he's gonna catch the end. Ang angas ng itsura ni Zero dito. Like, he finally looks cool. Not always getting blown up and shit. Kulit na yung space shuttle nila dyan based sa normal space shuttle. Actually, oo nga, no. It looks like a fucking old school NASA space shuttle. Let's backtrack muna from the earlier one. So the Gaia Armor can cling to walls indefinitely, shoots bullets na parang kulangot, and has ridiculously short range. It does, however, have a very good dash move that pushes yung mga heavy, by your powers combined. It's the Captain Planet reference. Kasi diba si Gaia yung sa Captain Planet. Oy, 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 oy. Maganda rin yung Giga attack niya. Medyo parang Sokoban puzzle to eh. Where you have to push the boxes just far enough kasi nga maiksi yung range ng diba? You kind of have to push the boxes all the way there. Kind of dumb at this point because parang imposible na to push the rest of the boxes. Gotta get the other one to respawn. So that's the heart here. No, we don't need to save. We've gotten the one in Dino Rex, we've gotten the one here. We've gotten the one here as well, so time to backtrack to the more annoying stages. Fortunately, nasa bandang simula naman. All four dito kailangan mong balikan with the Gaia Armor. Actually, yung isa pwede namang Falcon, pero I can't remember exactly where it is, so needed to make sure. Alam ko dito siya. May isa pang item dito na you can only get with the fire, yung the one that doubles your lives. I'll get it later then. Z-Saber plus di ko naman ginagamit sa Z-Bull. Do this one as well. Bugger Buster. Diba? Ayan, you can stick to the wall indefinitely. Yeah. I don't know if that has any practical application in other stages, pero in most of Sigma stages kasi, you kinda have to have special weapons available. Kasi, like yung first stage you're gonna see, it seems the only way to clear it is with the time stop, no? Like, I do not think it can be cleared without it. Yung first Sigma stage. So, It kind of forces you into a playing style that you might not necessarily like. It's funny how I still remember most of the shit in like X6. Siguro kasi nga, I told you guys, diba? David and I had very few games growing up. Let's get this one out of the way na rin. So David and I had very few games growing up. Well, we actually had a lot, but there were only a few good ones. Oh my god, eto na naman po tayo. The fact that you have to do this twice is just fucking ridiculous. Oh my god, hindi tumalon. Putang ina, ayoko na. Ah, fuck you. Lahat ng naipon ko na extra lives, putang ina, dito lang mapupunta. At least that took significantly less time than the first time around. Fucking game. The good thing is we can get these guys again. Maganda yung giga attack nitong armor nito. Tayo na kinapos pa. Ay, hindi ito matama. Putang ina. So annoying, my god. At least we can get more lives. Not have to worry too much. Kasi I'm telling you guys, the first stage of Sigma stage is fucking annoying. Even just making it to the boss is hard. Making it to the boss is hard. Dealing with the boss is an entirely different fucking story, you know? Extremely unpleasant, I'm telling you. Last stage is yung kay Squid bitch. Okay, so the last stage that we have to revisit is the whale stage. Sloppy. Fuck this game. Sino ba yung kulit? Si Whale Boy. And we need the Gaia Armor as well. I hate the bike segment. Sa X6, thankfully, walang bike segment because putang ina ko may bike segment pa yung magwawala na talaga ako. Absolute dog shit. Actually, the ultimate armor here isn't even that well hidden, kaya medyo nakakatawa. You'd expect something na ganun ka-OP, medyo mas itatago nila eh. But no. Because the ultimate armor is still just as broken as it was in X4. It still has unlimited ultimate attacks. Yung Giga attack niya. Unlimited pa rin siya. So, it's funny na they didn't hide it any better here. In fact, the only requisite is that you need to go to Sigma stage na wala kang suot na armor. And since it's at the very beginning, it doesn't even heavily penalize you for doing so. So you're not at a significant disadvantage by going there na walang armor. Yun nga lang, you'll have to quit out. So you'll have to die. Pero it's a fucking spike world. So it doesn't really matter. Puro spikes dun. So it doesn't really change how your approach to the game would be. You can just easily kill yourself. Yun yung nakakatawa. Oh, sweet Jesus, ang bagal. Come on, bitch. Yan, yung mga bosses dun sa stage ng Sigma, mga ganyang kahaba yung life bar. Kaya nakakatawa. Ang maganda dito, since ang bilis mag-charge, inconsequential, the fight is a lot faster. It's making it to the fight that's actually a real dick, no? Hey. Now he wants to pick it up the gas. I have to be a little bit more judicious with my use of sub-tanks dito kasi nga I'm not aware of any area where it's very easy to fill your sub-tanks. Hindi kagaya ng previous X titles na there's always an easy way to do it. Dito parang wala eh. So the sub-tanks just naturally fill while you're playing the game. And just like in previous titles, sub-tank contents don't save. So if I have full sub-tanks and I exit, I'm not gonna have full sub-tanks when I come back. Want to get done with this area as quickly as possible, but I think we can get the fucking cart and get out of here. Great. Mababa ba blood pressure mo, Tabs? Hopefully, Tabs, that's, you know, it's just something stress related and it resolves itself soon. Yung nararamdaman mo. Baka sa lack of sleep din kasi yan eh. Diet obviously isn't going to be a problem because it's not like you're overweight. No, it's not like you don't have any physical activity. Hopefully it's just a stress-related thing and it resolves soon enough. So the Falcon Armor can also easily get the heart. But I don't want to have to keep coming back and forth with it. There we go. Okay, so now we're at Zero's, we're at the Sigma Fortress. We're gonna go there using the Falcon Armor. It doesn't even explain what these things do, but, yeah, we're gonna take the speedster para medyo mas mabilis tayo. Kasi in this stage, speed is going to be essential, no? You'll see what I mean in just a bit. It's probably the most annoying stage. Grabe, 8 hearts na yan. Ganyan ka-exit. Puta. Okay. So those things are a one-hit kill. And the whole stage is filled with them, no? So I'm having to remember which side I'm supposed to pass on. Okay, this is where it starts getting hairy. It's in dark hole. So without that, dire-diretso yung tira ng mga putang inang laser na yan, no? Oh, fuck. Too slow. Unfortunately, we start down here. And your ammo refills naman, so gamitin na natin agad. Okay, enter the most annoying boss in the whole fucking game, you know? This guy is hard. I don't know if other Mega Man X players had a hard time with this guy, but fuck, he gave me such a hard time. Hirap na hirap ako dito. You'll see why shortly. And there's no cheesing him, by the way. That green aura does damage. Those things do damage. Fuck. My knee-jerk reaction is always to fucking jump. So I always get hit. Hirap na hirap ako sa kanya, totoo lang. You only get 1 or 2 shots. Then he does this fucking shit again. As you can see, I'm not doing very well. Puta. Do I have sub-tanks? Ah, good, they're all full. But we want to try not to use them, because if we need them for Sigmas, we're gonna make it to him. Oh my god. Well, he takes on more obnoxious forms later on, by the way. Mamaya, it's not just that. And he does, he has a crisscross version of that attack, mind you, so... Ayun, no? There's no cheesing it. Fuck. Gamitin na nga natin, puta. You can get 2 shots off, pero tricky. Putang ina. Hindi siya laging starting from the bottom, eh. Wait till he starts splitting those attacks with it. Oh, fuck. It's a wily skull in case you guys didn't really catch that. No? Buti hindi pa niya ginagawa yung split na attack niya. Mukhang ito na. Ah, hindi. We're lucky he didn't do it. We might actually beat him. Pero nag-sub-tank tayo. So, good luck refilling it mamaya. Hey, we did it. Usually kasi, pag mababa na yung buhay niya, he can split, diba? He does that, yung he splits into 16 cubes. He'll do 8, and then he'll crisscross them. So, putang ina. I don't even know if there's a proper way to deal with it. No, I haven't seen any videos of it. Pero, yeah, there's that. May green version to, diba? Yeah, the green version is in Megaman 8, where you have to destroy the goo first, and then shoot the eye. So you have to use 2 weapons in that game. You have to use the flash bomb to blow up the goo, and then use the thunder claw to punch the fucking eye itself. I don't know what's pathetic in the fact that I remember that, or the fact that I played that game at all. But it was actually a solid title. Oh my god, wrong armor. Oh fuck, we're screwed. Wrong armor, Falcon Armor dapat. They look alike. Okay, does that thing reappear? Okay, it does. So again, another thing that becomes inconsequential if you're using the Falcon Armor. Trying to make it to the boss right away. Mahirap kalaban yung boss dito pagka wala kang ano eh. Thinking baka magpamatay na lang ako and come back to the Falcon Armor. Kaso tangina, that's 8 lives I have to burn through. Boss rush. Perfect example of a stage na mahirap kung hindi ka naka-Falcon Armor. You know, some of these jumps are pretty crazy, yo. Wait, that's any God Shaver. Yeah, mahirap siya kung hindi ka naka-ano eh. Hindi ka naka-Falcon. There's something hidden here. Ano ba weakness nito? Alam ko apoy eh. It's the robot face from the from Megaman X1, if you guys remember that. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. You know, it's the Sigma icon. It's even the same music. Pero the spike location is different dito, kaya the Falcon Armor helps a lot, no? Pati yung music pareho eh. Kulit. Oh wait, iba-iba siya ng... Ayun, iba-iba siya ng weakness. Yeah, no, that attack can be completely negated by using the Falcon Armor. You just have to fly. So, medyo papasubo tayo dito kasi using the wrong armor. I'm thinking suicide na lang eh. Because I don't want to end up using my, my healing. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking kill myself. And come back to the Falcon Armor. Hey, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good, thank you. Classic Megaman. Yeah, he was also in one of the earlier ones, I think. Hindi lang sa Megaman 8. Like, one of the earliest ones, like 1 or 2, you know? Shit, 8 lives to burn through. So after this, you get to fight either X or 0, and then it's the signal stage. You know what, while we're at it, why don't I try to figure out what this guy's actual weakness is. Oh, okay, so apparently it's the blue shaver. Okay. I'm trying to figure that out pretty quick. Oh shit, we're screwed. Ay no, mapapatay na natin eh. Ano, mag-sub-tank ba tayo? We might as well just fucking get it over with. I used the Gaia Armor. Ah, really? Interesting strategy, eh? Playing it over and over again on my Sega. Yeah, the classic Mega Man games were great. This is one of the older ones, but this was on the PlayStation. Okay, here's the tricky part. We need to enter the stage as Naked X, so we can get the ultimate armor. So I usually use the partial immunity from enemies to make clearing certain jumps a bit easier. Ano dito yun eh? Of course, I could be wrong. Yeah, dito. You slide down the fake wall. Ay shit, it's there! Right side pala siya, bobo. Sa X3 pala yung left side yung gold armor. Tanga! So it's only tricky because of this one jump, no? And here we go. There. Ultimate armor. Zero's ultimate armor is in the same place. So this lets you spam fucking Giga attacks. But we have to come back. We have to kill ourselves and come back. That's Sonic, yeah. I didn't play many of the Sonic games though. I played 1 and 2. I couldn't get 3 to work. I had it on the Sega Mega Drive. Oh no, I didn't have a... I think... I can't remember if it was a Mega Drive or a Genesis I had, but it was a Sega. So yeah, I think it was a Mega Drive. Pretty sure it was a Mega Drive. Yay, ultimate armor. I can save now. That's basically all the hearts. We just... There was one tank that we didn't get, which we can get later on. Tinatamad lang akong balikan right now. Ultimate armor, we want quick charge and Buster Plus? No, not Buster Plus. Virus Buster. There we go. This is the first Mega Man where you can get the ultimate armor without a cheat code. I think in X6 and in X4, the only way to do so is with a cheat code. So this thing can also float like the one on the on Mega Man X4, or in Mega Man X4 rather. Now I don't recall how to beat Zero. Okay? And he's pretty fucking tough. Alam ko pag nadedehado ako dito, I just fucking giga attack him to death. He has a super huge fucking Buster Shot today. And he uses attacks from X4. Irakuoha. Spamming it too, fucker. Utang ina, is that all he's gonna do? Utang ina. Are you gonna fight me like a bitch? I might as well. Fucking wanker. Asshole. Tangina. Puro spam ng giga attack. Gago. Squatter ang puta. I thought I won. I didn't expect you to do that. Soul body. And so, may continuity na. Soul body yung nakuha mo ay split mushroom. X, parang mali eh. So as always, X needs to be saved. Parang si X napakawalang kwenta eh, no? He always needs saving. He fucking sucks at everything. Puta, puro spam eh. Kupal eh. Rakuoha ng Rakuoha eh. Asshole. I wonder if we can beat Sigma tonight. pretty sure we can naman kahit pa paano. I'm just not too thrilled to have to make it to the 8 bosses and then fucking fight them all over again. Nakahilo yung stage siya, puta. Dito tama. If you're able to do the bosses fairly well, you can refill your sub-tank here. Most of them naman are fairly retarded pag ginamitan mo ng weaknesses. But some of them still do put up a fight, so... Like this guy. You know, haba ng mga life bar nila, puta. Giga attack isn't going to be very viable against them because it doesn't do all that much damage. So you're kind of stuck doing it the long way. Oh, why don't we try? It does! We might as well just fucking Giga spam the longer boss fights to death, you know? It's no fun, but oh fuck, at least let's just beat the game. Tagal din in full frames nila. Yes, what we made this level to lalo ako nahilo dito. Sorry, Tabs. I'll try to do it as quickly as I can, though. The only boss we can't do that to is this fucking Skyverse, you know. This Spiral Pegasus. This guy's actually easier if we use his weakness, I think. Or not. This is gonna take for fucking ever. Sorry. Only because it's faster. Plus the Giga attack is kind of like a suicide attack because you still take damage from touching the enemy. Sorry, Bridge Rose, AFK. How long today? Just until I finish the game. I have work tomorrow. Oh, na fighting them legit is no fun din eh. Parang they just have inflated life bars and no real challenge. Si Skyver lang yung hindi ko pwedeng ganunin kasi you can fall sa stage niya. Who is this? Si Izzy Glow. Okay. First encounter kay Woodman sa Rockman. Actually, a lot of the bosses in earlier Mega Man games had such weird sexual connotations to their names. Like, si Hardman, si Woodman. Who is this? Si Squid Adler yata. Ito si Volt Kraken. Yeah. Another unfun boss fight. Actually, at this point, all of the boss fights are no longer fun. Parang si Sigma na lang in the actual Sigma stage bosses yung masaya. I will be streaming again tomorrow, most likely. Baka don't starve naman. I only did Mega Man today because I figured it would be nice for Tabs to get to watch. This guy I cannot use Giga Spam on kasi may spikes. So this is gonna be a long, protracted, annoying fucking boss fight. Alam ko si Skyver, hindi ko rin pwedeng si Spiral Pegasus. Kasi nga, when you Giga attack, it de-equips the weapon and takes out any passive effects that your weapon might already have. Like the time freeze on him. So that guy is one that we will likely have to fight legit. Fortunately, Sigma only has 2 forms dito. I missed. Okay, dito pwede na tayo mag-Giga Spam. Ah! He always gets me with that. Putang ina. Annoying. Let's do that guy last. Nagho-hover, parang tanga. Although kay Sigma, I'm gonna try to fight him legit. We're not gonna resort to this gay shit. Medyo stupid yung death ko dun eh. Okay, Tidal Whale. Who is this? Si Axel. Spike Rose Red. I don't know why puro Guns N' Roses teams talaga, honestly. I wonder if speedrunners actually use the Giga attack. Because I can imagine the runs being very long if you don't. Kasi ang haba ng involved frames nila when you use their weakness eh. Okay, this is the Skyver. This is gonna be, like, we're gonna have to fight this guy legit. Ah, hindi pala. Not as legit as I thought. Hindi naman pala. May mga windows. And the stage isn't as small as when you fight him in the original battle. Dun sa original fight with him, maliit eh. It's just that fucking plane, diba? Maganda yung Figma ng Megaman X. Ooh. When do you stream tomorrow? Most likely 7:30 p.m. Philippine time. Or at least that's the time that I will try to stream. 7:30 or 8 is the time that I usually start. Ulitin ko pa itong katarantaduhan na to. The fact that there are spikes here just makes it so fucking obnoxious. Real pain in the ass to deal with. Tapos he has an entire phase where the attack is basically him trying to push you into the spikes. That kind of makes it annoying. Figma. I don't think I've seen it, but the figures are always, are always good. Dave and I had a few. We had Vile, we had Zero, and we had the Gold Armor X. I don't think we got any others apart from that. May Duo nga eh, and Swordman. Hindi lang namin nabili. Well, hindi namin napabili, no? We were kids back then, so it was more, Dad, can we have this? Oh, it's the enemies from Cyber Kojaku stage. Napuno naman yung sub-tank natin. So, let's that. Oh fuck, yeah, I forgot about this part. Oh, fuck me. That was pretty obvious then. Could have seen that coming. Sigma's first form is again weak to electricity dito. Oddly enough. And this is actually one of his harder forms. Like, there's no fucking around with this form. Kahit na first form lang niya. You probably remember that attack in the very first Mega Man. Or for the very first Megaman X, rather. Again, a needlessly long and obnoxious boss fight. He does have a very strong attack that he will unleash later on. Patatawa na lang kayo. This one. When he teleports, he's gonna do that shit again. Hirap iwasan. Shit. I want to beat him now. Fairly sure I can do the final form without much trouble. It's only this form that does a ridiculous amount of damage. I don't know kung ano yung weakness ng final form. Like, the final form always has one weapon that it's weak to. Pero, in this case, I'll probably just use the X-Buster. It does a lot of damage, though. Like, as always. Ang trippy ng stage. Oh, sobra. You'll probably recognize the final form. It's very similar to the one in X1. May gloves din and all. He's very fond of these electric ball attacks. So the quick charge obviously helps a lot. I think it's just a bit of a free attack there. Oi! Oi, 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 oi! Destroying these things actually gives some help. Oh my god, ito na yung putang ng bullshit attack niya na sobrang lakas. Fuck, I don't remember this. Oh my god. I don't remember that attack at all. Ay, shit, nakakaipit! I don't remember this attack. Fuck, I'm screwed. Ah, okay, it can be destroyed. Okay. Tangina. Now we're screwed. Wala na tayong sub-tanks. Fuck, we got overconfident there. Well, that's a bit of a bitch. I usually kill him na kasi by the time he does that attack, so... Or at least I used to, no? Well, if we couldn't do it with full sub tanks, we sure as shit are not gonna do it without him. Unless we giga spam him to death. Shit. Ay, fuck. So he always appears on that side of the screen? I didn't know that. I thought he could appear on the opposite side. Oh, wala todas tayo. Wala tayong sub-tanker spot. Okay, this is kind of annoying. We're obviously not going to beat this final form without being gay. So, we might as well try to see if he has any weakness. Alam ko the C shot works eh. Worth trying. I mean, I'll probably get a few shots off before I die. Or not. Medyo matagal-tagal tayo magpupuno ng sub-tank nito ah. Ilang suicide ito. Yes, mahirap. I'm thinking a giga attack spam ko na tong first form and then, you know, just to try something on the final boss, on the final form. Hindi rin eh. Oh, still taking a pretty retarded amount of damage. I could just do that for the final form, pero parang ang bakla eh. Get a few shots. Guess not. The gloves do like pretty sick damage. I'm surprised I wasn't getting hit by the gloves ng simula, considering how many of those attacks I ate nung last part, no? Lugi ka trading with Giga, yes. Ayun, no? And it prevents your Giga attack, napansin nyo? Parang it counts as a wall, so I'm not able to Giga spam if the gloves are out. One nigga strike. See? Difficulty that I have with bosses like this makes no damage speedrunners even more impressive para sa akin. Kasi, putang ina, this guy's a dick boss. I mean, this guy's a real dick. It's gonna have to be educated Giga spamming with this guy. You know, you spam the attacks that you actually can get away with. Like that. Mas okay na yung damage na ganun kesa sa what you normally would take if you get hit by it. You know, the more acceptable degree of damage. Sige Paul, no worries. Good night, good night. I don't know kasi how long it's gonna take me to beat this son of a bitch, so you know, I can't say tapusin mo na. Saka I figure maaga ka tomorrow, so that's fine. I'll be streaming most likely Don't Starve tomorrow. Ouch, fuck. Oh, fuck. It doesn't work. Okay, so it doesn't work. The C-shot doesn't work. 7 eh. Most likely X-Buster nga lang talaga. Usually, ano na yun eh, parang given na yun for Sigma battles. Night boss, boss of this gym. So, okay, Sigma, we're gonna use a combination of proper fighting and Giga attack spamming. This is the first form there. Like shit, I was facing the wall. Okay, let's see how much we can get away with dito sa final. Parang the best run I had was the first one. The gloves weren't crushing me. Dito parang puro crush damage yung tinatanggap ko eh. They're a bit harder to destroy too kasi they're in clenched fists na facing each other, so... You know. Ah, fuck, puro crush damage. They drop health though, if you're lucky. Oh shit. Maybe you should take a gamble and use it now. If I fail pa rin, we'll have to fight this fuck tomorrow night then. Okay, we're gonna fucking cheese the fuck out of this guy. No shame. Gusto ko na matulog. Lagi nakabaklaan dyan. Imagine how difficult this is going to be with Zero. Grats on the gayness. Parang empty victory yun, na. Parang dinugas ko na sobra yung final form. Games used to be so short. Actually. Pero, any longer and it wouldn't have been fun eh, the way I see it. GG's. Alam mo, parang nababadingan ako dun sa ginawa ko eh, pero wala eh. That, by the way, was not 100% run. May iniskip ako na isang tank. Yung parang may purple na may blue sa loob. Yung the one that doubles the number of lives that you start the stage with. So it was in Shining Firefly's stage. Tinamad lang ang kunin. You need the weapon from the T-Rex, the flaming T-Rex, to be able to get it. So tinamad na ako i-backtrack kasi it's towards the middle part of the stage and I frankly did not want to have to go through it again. So yeah, we did not do a true 100% run. Unfortunately. GG's. Gay strike. Talaga, Dunk? Ako baliktad. I have a significantly harder time with Zero. Siguro kasi mas sanay ka sa up close and personal na combat. Ako, as a classic Mega Man player, sanay ako sa ranged eh. So parang abusing mga ranged mechanics and ranged strategies with the bosses. Sige lang, Tab. Sige lang. Thanks for stopping by. Ha? Stream tayo para sa'yo ulit soon. X2 or X6. Yun na lang yung hindi pa natin natatapos eh. And then we'll do 7 and 8 as blind runs. No? So it'll be fun because I never really played those games. Yung 8 never ko natapos. I don't even know who the first boss you're supposed to fight is. In fact, I don't even know who the fucking bosses are sa X8. No? Pero, yun. Thanks, Tabs. Digital copies. Oh, sige bro. I think sa R3 it comes to about 1,500 pesos, more or less. It's actually pretty fun. Buti na lang talaga si Tabs flicked this copy through to me. Kasi otherwise I probably would have had to make a choice between Megaman X Collection or getting in Don't Starve Mega Pack, and I'm way happier with the Don't Starve Mega Pack. So. Pero daw Techie Zero na pwede mag-spam yung dash attack. Ah, okay. That I did not know. Papanoorin ko nga. Pero not bad. I think we did this in, what, 2 hours? Or 2.5, more or less? Okay. 3-hit combo yung... You can cancel the second hit with a dash and repeat the first 2. Ah, okay. So you can spam it and it still does damage. Okay. Oh, good knowledge. I wasn't aware of that. I've always enjoyed the Mega Man games mainly because of like the atmosphere in general. I can't say it's particularly challenging because it's not, no. And here's the funny thing. The spiritual successor to Mega Man, kasi I don't know what it is with old companies, yung mga those that have been around for like 30 plus years. I don't know what it is with them fucking up their, the titles that made them famous, the titles that put them on the map. Kasi Castlevania and Metal Gear Solid by Konami, they fucked those guys over. Like, they fucked Igarashi over and they fucked Hideo Kojima over. So parang sobrang stupid, diba? Parang why? Diba? And Capcom did pretty much the same to Keiji Inafune. They kind of dumped him. Wait, not bad. 1 hour 42. I'm happy with that. I'll live with that. Considering the bike chase took about 20 minutes, 15 minutes. So, dun ako na bad trip, no? So, Keiji Inafune and his team, I think, developed a game called Mighty Number 9. And it bombed. Like, it bombed so badly, no? Whereas, etong si Igarashi, he came up with Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, and it was great. No, it came out great. So, yeah, there's that. No, exit game. We can probably do X6 next. I still have very vague recollection of the game, so that's something that we can do. I'm saving X7 and X8 for blind runs, because these are fucking laughable. Lalo na yung X7, kasi X7 I made it all the way to the final stage, but I never really finished it. No, sa PS2 ito. Anyway guys, that's it for tonight. We'll be doing another game possibly tomorrow. It could be another Mega Man, or it could be Don't Starve, because I'm really trying to get Dave to play it, because I also have the co-op version in Don't Starve together. So I'm trying to get Dave to play it, if only to give it a shot, no? So yeah, that's about it for tonight. Thank you guys. I'll just stick around for another couple of minutes, and in case there are any final replies. But many thanks. The usual suspects are here as always, and I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll do some more tomorrow. I'm trying to be a little bit more religious with the streams, even if it's just you guys, because it's gonna be fun. You know, it's always a good chance for me to chit chat with you guys and hang out. And, just the usual stuff. Played quickly kanina before dinner, and then tinapos mo yung tag 1. Sige Dave, okay lang. Download it na lang when you can, and then give it a shot. It's actually pretty fun. There's not much memorization that you need to do, and it's not overly complicated. I mean, kita mo naman yung prerequisites, and then the other basics I can kind of explain to you. Yung food nakakatuwa, and surviving, kasi the longer you survive, parang the game starts throwing shit at you na magiging unsurvivable unless you actually have a solid strategy for it. So nakakatuwa rin siya. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the day, guys. Maraming salamat ulit, and a good night to everyone. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Bye!